Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Serrano. If you're new to the crew, do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe, get notified for more videos just like this. But if you're already a part of the crew, salute. So I have the Blackview Tab A9 right here. It's a tablet from Blackview. They just released the Blackview A10 a couple of days ago. It just came out, but this is the tablet that was released, most recently released. It has two different colors. It has the gray color. It has the pink or the gold color, the one that I have. Now I really do like this tablet. So we're gonna talk about everything that it can do, things that you would normally do on a tablet, tablet stuff, things that you would do on a regular tablet of this capacity. But this tablet is really good. It's about $150 right now, so I wouldn't spend more than $200 on this tablet. But it does, as you can see, it does come with a nice case. It does come with an OTG cable, so you can OTA cable where you can transfer stuff from your tablet to other devices. And you do also have a headphone jack inside of there, along with the 10 watts charging. So we do also have a really large battery on this thing, even a flash on the back of it, so it has like a torch where you could use the torch. But what you guys really want to know is how is the screen display, the performance, the battery life, the network, the sound quality, things like that. So after 3 weeks, I've been using this tablet for a little while, and it's got a nice cold to the touch feeling with that metal design. I definitely like that, and I like the button placement around here, and I also do like the haptic feedback on this tablet. So those are just some things to note that I do like about this tablet. But that gold color is actually pretty cool, and some other things that we should get into. But as far as the network frequency, that's the first thing that I want to point out where this tablet actually missed out on. So they didn't actually put the 4G LTE in here. It's got band 1, 3, 8, and then 20, but they didn't put 5 or 2 or even band 40 on here. So you can't get LTE data network. That was one of the things coming in that I thought I could do, was have data on here. You can get phone calls, but it's edge. When I put my SIM card inside of this thing, I got the E signal. So I hadn't seen that in a real long time. It's been a minute since I saw the E on there. But button placement is really nice. I was only able to use it on hotspot with my phone connection and things like that. I took it off of the E right away. But we do get the power button above top. It does rattle, and also the volume button does rattle. You get your Type-C charging port right above top, and your camera, which 8 megapixel, 5 megapixel on the front, and that gold finish with the metal on here is pretty solid. Now the build quality, it does creak. It does creak a little bit. Now, does it feel cheap? No, it doesn't. It doesn't feel cheap. It feels really heavy in my hand. It does feel really heavy. You can see we have that in that glass, where when you look inside of the glass, you can see there's like a little gap, but it doesn't bother me because the haptics on here and the display get really bright, even outdoors. So I really like the connection of the internet is strong as well. You also do get 5G Wi-Fi, the 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi, and the 2.4 as well. So no issues with the internet connection whatsoever. We also do get a pogo pin to connect keyboard accessories on this tablet. So they do have like this dedicated keyboard accessory, as well as like an S Pen, like not S Pen, but like a stylus that you can use, capacitive touch stylus that you can use on this tablet. But performance, scrolling is really good on here. Watching movies is good on here. Gaming is good on here. When I did the unboxing, the apps did kind of close. YouTube closed on me a few times. That hasn't happened. The screen did come up black when I was watching one YouTube video, but all I had to do was clear out the cache inside of the YouTube app, and then I noticed that had went away. So I definitely think that this device has some really good performance for the value of the money. The performance as far as scrolling, watching anything on here is going to be really, really great, even when it comes to gaming. So let's get into the gaming and let's kind of talk about the performance that I had when it came to the gaming. But overall, I could definitely say that you're going to be impressed with it. It's got the 1920 by 1200 full HD, display with 224 pixels per inch on here as well. And as far as the speakers, they are stereo speakers, so you will get a pretty immersive experience. It's not as loud as the Samsung Galaxy Tab speakers, the Tab 8.0, the one that I have with the 4G and S Pen. It's not as good as those ones, and it's not as good as the I would say it's a little bit less than the Lenovo Tab M Plus ones, maybe in the same region of that one, but it's not as good as the A7 Tab either. But the performance is good. It does actually surprise me when it comes to gaming and things of that nature. We have 4 gigabytes paired along with 64 gigabytes of internal storage on this one, and it does come in with the Unisoc Tiger T610 processing chip, which I haven't heard of, but Unisoc, they're around. They're not on a lot of phones or tablets or anything like that, but it's clocked in at 1.8 gigahertz with the 12 nanometer processing chip, and then an ARM Mali G52 MP2 for the graphics. So I could definitely say it's pretty cool. You will get your gravity sensor, your light sensor, and that's pretty much it. You're not going to get a hall sensor or a proximity sensor or anything like that. But the tablet is got this facial recognition on it for security, and it works pretty much most of the time. The wallpapers are limited. I noticed that the wallpapers were limited, but that's okay. Nothing that would the wallpapers really don't determine whether I buy a device or not, but the performance does. And one of the downsides was that I wasn't able to get that 4G LTE, like I said before. Even that 4G, it was just showing up as the E. So one of my main things that I wanted to experience was using a large screen on the go with 4G or mobile data connection. Obviously you can use hotspot, things of that nature, but I wanted to put my SIM card in here and have that experience. So that's kind of a bummer, but it's really good. I love the feeling of this in the hand. I also like those white bezels. It kind of reminds me of like an Apple product or something. But the speeds on here you won't be disappointed with whatsoever. Also the performance, the display, the browsing speeds, clicking things and getting from point A to point B on here. It has Android 10 on here. It does have a really nice interface mode for your settings. So you're getting gesture keys, security information here, digital well-being. This device does have a lot of bells and whistles in it, along with a lot of other features in it, like Android Auto, Nearby Share, and things like that. So it's packed with a lot of features. They also do have a security software update system thing on here where it tells you if you can get updates or not. But I haven't gotten any updates on here yet, so I just want to let you guys know that I haven't got any updates on this tablet. But as far as the security, we are on November 2020, so you know what I'm saying. That's I wish that would be a little bit updated and more up to date, but we do have things on here like VPN, which is kind of cool, personal hotspot as well. The tablet fits really good in the hand. It's a large display. It's a little wide, so it's a little bit, you could barely hold it with one hand, but you do get that option to put a keyboard attachment if you want to use it like a laptop or something like that, like a mini laptop, get light work done. 4 gigabytes of RAM, 64 gigabytes of internal storage. You'll be able to do some documents. You'll be able to do some multitasking. Bluetooth 5.0 on here, so the sound quality is good as well. You can do some phone calls on here, but with the Edge connection to the mobile network, it's going to be kind of in and out. It's not going to be as strong as that voice over LTE is. So I just want to throw that out there, that you will have a mediocre experience when it comes to phone calls and everything. When you're on the mobile connection, that's been my experience with it. It was, I went to dial just the voice operator from my voicemails, just to check on my voicemails, and it was going in and out with the connection. So I'm not sure if this is like meant for Europe or something like that, or I'm not sure what they were thinking, because the Blackview A80 Pro, the phone has, I'm pretty sure that they could put the same amount of bands in that phone that they put in this tablet, but they took some of them out. So that was the reason why, you know, it wasn't able to get that mobile data connection as much as I wanted it. I know I keep touching on that part about the mobile data, and that's because you know, it's something that I was really looking forward to. But in other things to note, this tablet, it does have really good gaming performance. The cameras are good in the daytime. They're not going to be good at nighttime or low light. Just for pictures too, the video is a little bit shaky on here, but you do get FM radio. You do get something called Cold Room. What is that? What is Cold Room? That's like where you put all your apps to prevent frozen apps are optional. It says right here. So I guess that's to basically freeze apps that you don't want to open up and things like that. That's pretty new. But there's no bloatware on here, or at least I got rid of all the bloatware on here. So MC Rebel Guns was on here when I downloaded. I still have that on here. But as far as the gaming and things that you would normally do with a tablet, this thing does do the trick. You know, I just kind of wish that they added those extra mobile bands. But for $150 for a tablet, it's pretty good. So I talked about the build quality, I talked about the performance, I talked about the battery, which is really good. You're gonna get about 3 days standby time. If you're using it every single moment of the day, it's obviously you're gonna get like 1 day out of it, 2 days out of it. But if you use it sparingly, you get a week if you use it every once in a while. Now it does have this folding kickstand, which you can fold like this, and you can get a nice viewing experience right there. You could also get creative and find different ways to even keep it up, but the clutch one is just putting it as a triangle like that. So it's a pretty cool viewing experience with the folding case as well. But this thing does have a headphone jack in it. The buttons, you know, they do rattle. With the case on, they won't rattle. But let me know what you guys think about this tablet. This is the Blackview A9. They just released the A10, so they're releasing new products at them, right? They even have the A8, the Tab A8 as well. So I'm gonna get right back with you. I'm also gonna show up in the comment section. I'm gonna meet you guys there. So let me know what you think about these Blackview A9, the Tab A9 from Blackview. But I've been using it for about 3 weeks now, and if you don't have any other tablet, I could definitely recommend this thing. But if you're looking for a tablet with like 4G or something like that with LTE, this one won't have LTE, but it's gonna give you an outstanding battery, pretty good sound quality, a great user experience with the, you know, how everything flows and the performance of it. And the cameras are just decent. So overall, I could recommend it, but if you're looking for that mobile connection, you're not gonna get that with this tablet. So I just want to kind of put that out there. But this is my review using the Blackview Tab A9. But I'm gonna get right back with you. I'm gonna show up in the comment section. So I'll get right back with you guys. Later, crew. Peace.